Court. Clark was sacked during the summer and began his legal action earlier this month. He lodged papers seeking £50,000 in damages after claiming wrongful dismissal. Tonight's statement from Tynecastle said only that neither party would be revealing the amount of compensation agreed. Two transfers have gone through tonight.
The game tomorrow and how the result goes, and that's what we concentrate on.
It's McLean's derby debut tomorrow, but tonight he's praying that his team continue to tell the same old story.
Sheer joy for these Hearts supporters.
Scotland's two European football survivors have found out who they'll face.
And the next match is tomorrow, so it's really important for me. I'm looking at one in a row rather than 22.
For today's match, an Edinburgh derby debut for Hearts boss Tommy McLean. This is a fixture Hearts haven't lost for 5.5 years.
Well, everybody keeps saying that, but I've never been one for the statistics, fact, figures. I think the only thing that you can control is the next match, and the next match is tomorrow, so it's really important for me. I'm looking at one in a row rather than 22.
The side's last league meeting at Tynecastle ended in a 1-1 draw, Keith Wright putting the visitors ahead and then John Miller squaring things to preserve Hearts' unbeaten derby run, a record which does get to the Hibs players.
I think definitely it's preying on their minds in the sense psychological. It gets brought up in the TV, papers and that it is 22 games since we last defeated Hearts, but I hope tomorrow that we can break it.
This afternoon's match is more than just a derby game for Hearts and their fans. It's a homecoming and a fresh start for the club.
This is our first game at Tynecastle since early May. That is exciting itself, and with it being a derby is doubly exciting, so I think the players are looking forward to returning home, and hopefully we can get a good start.
Alec Miller and Tommy McLean are old teammates. They played together for Rangers and they remain firm friends. But there'll be no love lost today.
Tom and I go back a long way and we've got good respect for one another. The important thing is that Tom's the manager of Heart of Midlothian and I'm the manager of Hibernian, and we want to win. That's one thing the two of us want to do, and unfortunately at times only one can be a winner.
This goal by Maurice Johnston earned Hearts their first Premier point of the season. 1 point out of a possible 6 may not be the ideal start, but Tommy McLean is looking at things positively.
Room for improvement, especially last week, especially when we went 1-0 up. We should have had more influence on the say of the game at that stage, and I felt that we allowed the opposition to get the initiative at that stage, you know. So really I was a wee bit disappointed in the outcome last week's result, but overall reasonably happy.
Across the city, Hibernian began their Premier campaign in devastating style with a 5-0 thrashing of Dundee United, but they had to settle for a point at home in a goalless draw with Kilmarnock last week.
Well, I'm delighted with the start we've made. Last weekend I felt that in the forward areas we didn't have enough movement, which creates chances. We've been without Keith Wright now, we've been without Michael Weir since the start of the season, so hopefully when they get back it increases our depth of pool. But tomorrow the players that we have fit will play, and I'm sure they'll play well.
Today's game at the new look Tynecastle is one which both managers are looking forward to with confidence.
Obviously it'll be very interesting. I've played in derbies at Rangers and obviously with Motherwell, Hamilton, etc., but this one will be a bit different.
The important factor is that we've got to be positive. The record is there, we want to try and beat it, and there's only one way of beating it is going out tomorrow and winning.